Security Council will now begin its consideration of item 2 of the agenda. I now give the floor to Mr. Jean-Pierre Lacroix.
Thank you for convening this meeting with the Force Commander of our peacekeeping operation. As you know, this is a week where we have the pleasure to receive the Force Commander here in New York for their annual conference. This is an occasion for very useful and valuable exchanges with them. And I think it's particularly relevant to and important to have this meeting at the moment where under the authority of the Secretary General and also as a result of the orientation that they have given to us, we are stepping up our effort in order to make peacekeeping more efficient and effective.
I'm now very happy to give the floor to Major General Menon.
His Excellency, Mr. President, Excellencies, members of the Council, His Excellency, Under-Secretary General in charge of peacekeeping operations, ladies and gentlemen, the challenges of Chapter 6 peacekeeping are acknowledged, indeed, as far back as Dag Hammarskjöld, when he referred to peacekeeping operations as being Chapter 6.5 of the Charter. However, as we accept the challenges exist, it is important to state that many improvements have been made as peacekeeping operations have evolved, concepts have changed, and legal and operative guidelines have transformed. These include, amongst others, an agenda for peace in 1992, the supplement to the agenda in 1995, the Brahimi Report, the Capstone Doctrine, the Hippo Report, and the work of the Special Committee on Peacekeeping Operations. It is also notable that as challenges exist and the very nature of peacekeeping operations evolves, the core principles of peacekeeping remain constant, particularly under Chapter 6 of the Charter: consent, impartiality, and non-use of force except in legitimate defense. Arguably, an expanded understanding of what constitutes a threat to peace, as defined in Article 39, has led to a fourth principle. Violence against civilians has reached levels of cruelty in conflict beyond comprehension. Ethnic cleansing, genocide, rape of women and children, forced displacement, and use of chemical and other banned weapons, and the crisis of refugees and the displaced. This fourth principle is that of protection of civil populations, human rights, and protection of humanitarian operations.
And I now give the floor to Major General Salihu Zawe Uba.
Mr. President, Excellencies, members of the Council, His Excellency Under-Secretary General for Peacekeeping, ladies and gentlemen, I am Major General Salihu Zawe Uba, the First Commander, United Nations Mission in Liberia. It is a privilege for me to address the Council and to share some thoughts on considerations and challenges to UNMIL drawdown. This discourse is premised on my experience in the United Nations Mission in Liberia, established sequel to UN Security Council Resolution 1509 of 2003. After 14 years of back-to-back civil wars in Liberia, UNMIL was established with a robust force of about 15,250, including foreign police unit and UN police officers, and a significant number of civilian components to, among other things, assist in the peace processes and to support the reform of the security sector. Since then, UNMIL has been working assiduously in line with the various Security Council resolutions passed from time to time. The first post-conflict democratic elections in Liberia were conducted in 2005 following a comprehensive peace agreement and a DDR program. Subsequent to the successes of the first elections in 2005, UNMIL engaged in a first drawdown of the mission in 2006 and adjusted the troop strength to about 7,952, while the police, including Foreign Police Unit, came to about 1,375 as at 2010. As a mission in transition, the mission has handed over all security responsibilities to the government of Liberia in June 2016 and has completed drawdown in February 2017, leaving only a residual force capacity of 434, comprising Nigerian company of 230 troops, Ukrainian aviation unit, and Pakistan Medical Level 2 Hospital with 105 and 69 troops respectively. The force headquarters is made compact, comprising